Visit your local Cadillac dealer.
Cheers, coming up next on Channel 12.
Wins for the Arizona Diamondbacks to beat the New York Yankees.
It's not nice.
Yeah, here he is in action in Game 2. Take a look at this.
It was Randy Johnson, all 11 strikeouts.
Knobloch and Jeter, Bernie Williams, Jorge Posada, Soriano, Brocious, Pettit, Spencer, Soriano, Brocious. Sound familiar? Velarde.
Final pitch of the night, and the game was over.
Ladies and gentlemen, Randy Johnson. Oh, look at that. Great. Thank you. There you go. Take her over your knee.
No, come on, here you go.
There you go. Hey, did you catch Emmys last night?
I was preoccupied.
Oh, yeah. So how late were you up last night partying? How crazy was it after the game?
Well, the crowd stayed at Bank 1 and in that vicinity there for quite a while, so I don't think too many of the players got out of that area until about 3 o'clock in the morning.
I mean, everybody, show that footage with people just going nuts.
The Diamondbacks are world champions.
Just piling on like that. That never happens in the shower, does it? No. I mean, is that dangerous when the guys just start piling on top like that?
Well, you get worried if you're at the bottom of the pile there.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I thought it looked like fun.
Yeah?
Just saying.
Let me ask you something. On Game 6 and 7, the next day, I mean, how sore is your arm? I mean, how bad is it? What do you pack it in ice? Do you sit in the jacuzzi all night?
Today it was pretty hard for me to get up and walk around. I mean, I'm 38 years old, and in baseball years, that's about 45.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's the World Series. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that you never know is going to come around again, and so you're able to do things sometimes that probably you wouldn't normally do in a regular season game.
I mean, did you know that you were going to go into Game 7? I mean, when did you know?
Well, there were some possibilities, and I'd pitched Game 2, Game 6, and then after pitching Game 6, came out after 7 innings, and we were beating the Yankees by quite a bit. I think the score was about 15-2 at the time. And manager Bob Brenly had asked me if I felt like I might be available the following day in Game 7, and situation kind of dictated it in a sense. It was a close game, 2-1. The bottom of the game, top of the 8th inning, came in and went out there and went out for the top of the 9th and got the heart of their order, and we'd come back, and it was looking pretty barren. I mean, you're arguably facing the best closer in World Series history. Sure. And to manufacture a couple runs like that, quite an emotional roller coaster. You're going from possibly losing the World Series after everything we put into it all year to all of a sudden winning.
What, did he want to put Kim in at one point? No, I mean, how does that? What does that do in team morale?
Well,
because he had a rough. I mean, he had a rough two games.
Well, I wouldn't call him rough. I really wouldn't. And it's easy for someone to say that outside of the game, but when you've played the game your whole career, he made a couple bad pitches, and we do that. Prior to this postseason, I was 2-7, and I won 5 games in this postseason. So now I'm 7-7. So I mean, things turn around, and they can turn around really quickly. He's only 22 years old. He's second year in the major leagues here, dealing with last year probably culture shock. Not having a lot of teammates that speak Korean. Right. But he's going to be a phenomenal closer, and he already is, but he's only going to get bigger and better.
After losing 3 in a row, morale-wise? I mean, what do you say? I mean, what is the pep talk like? Because, you hear so much about the machine and the Yankees, and I have to admit, even I at one point, I just said, well, that's it, the Yankees coming. You always hear, plus, New York and the current thing, and the Yankees have to win this one. I mean, it just seems like all the pressure in the world is on your shoulders at this point.
Well, we came back, and I was pitching Game 6 after losing 3 games in New York that were all very close. One Game 6, but I think that the most important thing is this team was built on veterans. And going into spring training, a lot of the media were pretty critical of having a team of that many veterans, of that old. People from 34 to 38, even one pitcher on our team, Mike Morgan, who's 42.
Well, they were critical of you. I mean, I remember some of the critics said, oh, he's a good player, but he can't go all the way, or he can't go. I mean, what does that do to you when you read that? Do you read it? Do you read those?
I mean, when it comes time to get into postseason, there's no avoiding it. It's going to be a topic. I've had some bad luck in postseason. I've always felt that I've pitched pretty good in postseason, with the exception of a couple games. But that's how funny things can turn. I mean, I'm 2-7 going into this year's postseason, and I leave this postseason 5-1.
Now, the owner, what's his name? Jerry Coangelo?
Yes.
He never smiled. Every time they cut to him, he always looked kind of angry. I mean, he didn't seem to be enjoying the game.
I think he is inside, and if you had seen him last...
Oh, inside! As long as it's inside, that's okay.
Well, I mean, you have to understand, I mean, his heart and soul has gone into this. And if you had seen him last night after this was accomplished, I think you'd see two sides of it. It's much like any ball player, myself. You see one personality out on the mound, and you see a completely different person after. And he's put his heart and soul into this. It's been a franchise that's only been around for 4 years, and to already win a World Series is pretty incredible.
Now, what does it mean to beat the... good. I mean, it's not like you just beat any team. You beat the Yankees.
New York Yankees.
Well, no, I mean, it's... Because, when I was growing up in New York...
Beat up Sarah Day.
My brother was a huge Yankee fan. I remember when I was 6, he had that book, the year the Yankees lost the pennant. It was a huge hit. And I remember that book on the shelf. My brother reading it. My father, because there's always Yankees, Yankees, Yankees. Because it seems like it's such a dynasty that you're going against.
Arguably the biggest dynasty in all of sports, the winningest franchise in all of sports, and. Who are we? We're the Arizona Diamondbacks, but somewhere along the line you have to start some history and a form of dynasty, and we've done that. We're starting to do that. We were, I think, in awe of Yankee Stadium, but once again, having a team full of veterans, we went about our business. Being down 3-2, we went about our business coming back to Arizona. The fans played a huge role in this, too, for us in Arizona.
Why didn't they press the button and close the roof when it's raining? If I'm in my car and the sunroof is open, if it rains, I press the button and I close the sunroof.
That was yesterday. That was the calm before the storm.
Yeah, I just didn't understand. It's just press and the roof goes. Now, you know what I love? I love the scowl you make, that kind of pitching scowl.
What is that?
I can't even do it. You have to do it. Do you ever do that to your kids when they do something wrong?
Doesn't work on that.
Doesn't work on that. No. I mean, can you give me the scowl? Give her the scowl. Now, I want to ask you something serious. You always point to the sky. Tell people the significance of that, because I thought that was...
my dad passed away 8 years ago, and we've had a few players on our team. Mike Morgan, who lost his father recently, and Tony Womack, who lost his father during the course of the season this year. There's a human side to this, too. We all realize that we're overpaid athletes, but when you lose a relative or a family member, which he did, he lost his father, he didn't have a whole lot of time to grieve over that. And we're in the middle of a pennant, and he maybe had a couple days, and he was a huge part of the success of this team this year. And now hopefully he'll have an opportunity to kind of do what he has to do now.
Well, that's great. And you're off now where, to Japan?
I'll be going there in about another week.
You must look like Gorgo walking around Japan.
Yeah, well...
Oh, Gargle. I mean, it must be hysterical.
Big there.
It must be hysterical. Well, listen, congratulations, and thanks for the ball. Thank you. Randy Johnson, thank you, sir. We're right back with Spiritualized right after this.